Arcturian Sapphire Throat Temple, Sacred Voice, Sound Codes and Ethical Influence. Transmission. A sapphire ray descends through the crown, gathers in the throat, and illumines the chest like a blue lantern. The Arcturian councils open the throat temple to consecrate language, stabilize tone, and align influence with integrity. The stream serves Christic logos and Buddhist right speech while remaining practical and kind. The words carry codes for clarity. The spaces infuse the nervous system with cool courage. The reader becomes a living bell that rings truth without harm. Core principle. Sapphire Throat Temple. Living unites candor and compassion. Honesty softens into artistry. Boundaries become bridges. Tone becomes medicine. The jaw relaxes. The tongue rests on the palate. The chest widens, and breath becomes an ally. Power flows as clean requests and proportionate replies. Silence becomes a respected member of the choir. Voice becomes stewardship rather than performance. PNL protocols for authentic expression. 1. Sapphire Anchor Installation. Stand or sit tall with feet grounded. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6, pause 2. Touch the center of the throat lightly and whisper inward, sapphire on. Recall a moment of kind truth that improved a room. Link the sensation to the touch and breath rhythm. Repeat until the touch evokes calm clarity instantly. Tattoo. Swish from blur to beam. Old image at left shows mumbled words and shrinking posture in grayscale. New image at right shows a clear blue beam from heart to lips with steady eyes. Swish the new across the old with a whoosh and fire the sapphire anchor. Name one clean sentence and deliver it within 2 minutes. 3. Belief recode for voice worth. Old line reads, "My voice causes trouble." Bridge line reads, "Truth delivered kindly serves all." New line reads, "My voice blesses rooms with clarity and care." Install while exhaling slowly and smiling through the eyes. Future pacing script. Visualize a near-future scene that needs clear words. See the posture tall, the jaw relaxed, the heart warm. Hear a single sentence that names the request, the timeline, and the boundary. Walk 3 steps to seal the rehearsal in the body. Biodecoding. Notes for the throat path. Throat tightness. Often stores unsaid truth. Sip warm water with a pinch of sea salt. Touch the throat and deliver 1 clean sentence within the hour. A jaw clench. Often signals over-control and resentment. Rest the tongue on the palate, unclasp molars, hum for 60 seconds, and name 1 boundary in writing. Neck stiffness. Often mirrors responsibility overload. Lengthen the back of the neck, lower the shoulders, and redistribute tasks. Thyroid fatigue. Often corresponds with chronic self-silencing. Install messaging windows, respect sleep, and practice daily gentle speech to self. Ear heat or ringing. Often reflects overwhelm from input. Reduce audio clutter after sunset and switch to warm tones. Eye strain or redness. Often signals glare and angry focus. Dim screens and bathe gaze in morning light. The body becomes a glossary that translates communication into health. Arcturian numerology of the voice. Opens expression, movement, and ethical influence. 14. Refines raw speech into disciplined artistry. 23. Blends heart warmth and executive clarity. 32. Anchors leadership through listening. 41. Transforms impulsive words into stable architecture. 50. Seals freedom with responsibility. Daily number right. Add date digits and align practice. On 5 days, record messages and write captions. On 14 days, edit scripts and refine tone. On 23 days, pitch collaborations. On 32 days, host meetings with clear agendas. On 41 days, update policies. On 50 days, release content that models freedom with care. Daruska Ritual. Sapphire Resonance. Right materials include a blue cloth, a glass of water, a small mirror, and a candle. Steps 1. Clean the space and lower the lights. 2. Place the cloth, water to the left, mirror to the right, candle at center. 3. Activate the sapphire anchor with 3 rounds of breath. 4. Whisper 3 lines such as, "My tone is kind and precise, my words protect life, my silence nourishes truth." 5. Touch a drop of water to lips and throat. Ring a soft chime if available, and read a single page aloud with slow cadence. 6. Close by gazing into the mirror with gentle eyes for 10 seconds to install self-trust. Buddhist threads. Right speech as art. Right speech carries truth, kindness, usefulness, and timing. Right view reminds that words are causes that produce effects. Right intention bows to harmlessness. Right action removes drama. Right livelihood respects ecosystems in supply chains and audiences. Right effort balances vigor and ease. Right mindfulness listens before speaking. Right samadhi focuses attention like a soft laser. The middle way becomes a corridor where candor and compassion walk hand in hand. Christic field, logos in love. Christ consciousness enters the throat as logos that protects the vulnerable and invites repair. Forgiveness releases hooks while boundaries remain intact. The will bows to love, and love trains the tongue. Sentences become bridges. Corrections become blessings. The phrase "thy word through my willing voice" becomes a living mantra that dignifies every room. Timeline alchemy for narrative freedom. 1. Name the old narrative such as "I stay quiet to keep peace." 2. Locate the earliest memory with the same flavor. 3. Wrap the scene in sapphire light and invite a future self with clear tone. 4. Rehearse a new script that names reality, requests, and limits with warmth. 5. Anchor the update with a scent, a touch to the throat, and a single action today. 6. Repeat across 3 scenes and 1 current conversation. The nervous system learns that safety and truth can live together. Degas Story 1. Lila and the Gentle No. Lila says yes while her stomach tightens. She installs the sapphire anchor, writes a 2-sentence boundary, and records a voice note with a steady tone. The client respects the limit, the project improves, and evenings open to tea and music. Her no becomes the guardian of better yes. Story 2. Raphael and the Microphone. Raphael teaches online and rushes words. He consecrates the desk, switches to a slow cadence, and names a single point per minute. He edits on 14 days and records on 5 days. Students relax. Retention rises. The class becomes a cathedral of attention. Dapper. Story 3. Noor and the Family Table. Noor avoids family conflict and loses voice. She practices the belief recode and prepares 1 clean sentence for dinner. She speaks with warm eyes and a steady breath. The table softens. The conversation becomes honest without attack. Sleep deepens. The throat smiles. 7-day sapphire plan. Day 1. Clear. Clean the desk and the phone microphone, drink warm water, and practice hums. Day 2. Map. Write 3 communication windows and pin them where collaborators can see. Day 3. Record. Capture a 90-second message with a single promise and a timeline. Day 4. Edit. Refine tone, remove excess, and add 1 sentence of gratitude. Day 5. Publish. Share 1 piece and respond within windows only. Day 6. Listen. Schedule deep listening with 1 collaborator and summarize their needs in 2 lines. Day 7. Bless. Light a candle, bless the throat, and name 1 virtue that matured. Boundary scripts for ethical influence. Work. I can deliver this by Friday at noon and I will confirm on Thursday morning. Family. I love this topic and I will continue after dinner. Digital. I reply within business hours. Finance. My rates reflect the value and stewardship. Community. I say yes to aligned projects and no to chaos. Self. My words to myself are gentle and exact. Systems for voice stewardship. a script library with intros, requests, feedback lines, and closures. A content calendar aligned with numerology tones for record, edit, publish, and rest. A testimonial archive to anchor, impact, and tone. A microphone checklist for gain, distance, room tone, and posture. A meeting template with aims, time boxes, and next steps. Systems protect brilliance from friction. Breath and sound codes. Ocean. 6. Inhale 4, exhale 6 with soft ha to lengthen parasympathetic tone. Vagal hum. Lips closed, tongue on palate. Hum for 1 minute to massage attention. Sibilant sweep. A gentle S for 20 seconds to smooth exhale. Bell bookends. Ring 1 chime to begin and end focus blocks. Mantra. Logos in love, whispered on the exhale for 11 breaths. Sound becomes bridge and balm. Foods and herbs for throat ease. Warm broths and soups for gentle hydration. Ginger, cinnamon, and a hint of honey for warmth without strain. Bitter greens for liver clarity and emotional digestion. Warm water between meals to protect digestive fire. Avoid icy drinks during heavy voice days to spare tissue. Simple nourishment supports luminous tone. Body practices for throat freedom. Neck flossing with slow arcs and long exhales. Chest openers with a rolled towel along the spine. Low lunge to soften the psoas and free the diaphragm. Sphinx to melt jaw armor. Resting pose with warm cloth over throat and eyes. The body becomes a cathedral where voice echoes with ease. Ancestral gratitude rite. Place a bowl of water, a sprig of rosemary, and photos of ancestors. Name 1 gift from the maternal line such as song, and 1 gift from the paternal line such as craftsmanship. Touch water to lips and whisper, "Thank you." Sing a single note for 30 seconds. The lineage hears and relaxes. The throat remembers it never speaks alone. Shadow work with sapphire mercy. Write 1 repeating pattern on a card such as sarcasm shield or silent retreat under stress. Place the card under a glass of water overnight. Drink the water in the morning, burn the card safely, and replace it with a virtue card like clean humor or timely truth. Repeat for 9 nights. Track dreams and body sensations. Shadow loses glamour. Skill remains. Digital hygiene for voice creators. Focus modes during deep work. Batch replies twice daily. File names with date and number tone. Weekly archive ritual on 14 or 41 days. Mics and rooms tested once per week. Devices become instruments rather than tyrants. Unity consciousness in circles. Unity consciousness grows through agreements. Circles begin with breath, declare aims in 1 sentence, time box sharing, and end with a gratitude round. Voices take turns. Boundaries hold kindness. Communities thrive when tone preserves dignity. Projects land on time. The planet relaxes as words heal rather than harm. Sapphire decrees. My voice serves truth and tenderness. My tone is proportionate and kind. My boundaries protect time and beauty. My silence nourishes wisdom. My collaborations honor clarity. My work blesses many homes. My body receives sleep and water. My lineage smiles upon my words. My future self thanks today's courage. My presence rings like a clear bell. Closing benediction. May sapphire light polish your words. May your jaw rest and your chest glow. May your sentences turn into bridges. May your tone calm rooms and awaken courage. May your calendar protect quiet. May your money reflect ethical influence. May your lineage rest as you upgrade the family language. May communities flourish under the shelter of your clean voice. May your nights repair the instrument and your mornings carry hymns of clarity. Emoji seal.